Hello, welcome back. This is Eos, and you are watching episode 22. Yes, 22. Of our playthrough of Spellforce Conquest of Eo as an Astromancer on Impossible Random with Exiled and Hunted Origin. We just completed the Warrior's Hall. And last episode I finally realized that we are in the diamond business. But that is the actual way to progress all of this. So, Warrior's Hall, what can we build here? Maybe an archery range and I don't know, shielded. Yeah, we can do that. So we are looking for no, that was better. Yeah, missing one. Ah, we have this. Okay. So that's the archery range. Enables the hiring of crossbowmen, but more importantly, all units have +2 missile range. And I don't know if I want everybody to move faster or everybody to be better in combat. I think we want this. Withered Moonshade. Wait, that's my last blackwood? Oh, I need to buy some. I need to buy some. Alright, that's the shield armory. Good. I could take one of those actually. How much of this dust do we have? Oh, what? Yeah, magnetic resonator, okay. We could do something like that. Yes, we could. That is a waste though. Ectoplasm. There we go. No room. We'll leave it for tomorrow. Alright, the tower can move. We had some people gathering. There we go. I should have taken a look at what that was. we're gathering that. Oh, that's good. That's our third humming jewel, which might allow us to... No? What is that? I should have... Can I recall them? What is cheaper? Recall or blink? I think I'll blink them. Okay, come closer. Oh, they might attack the tower actually. So they killed our jellyfish. Well, fuck that quest, I guess. Let us continue. Well, we were going here anyway. Yay! And what was this guy doing? Oh, you got stuck there. Whoops. Sorry. We should blink them. Come closer. Alright, we have the archery range, the shield armory. We can now hire crossbowmen and militia? Soldiers. Crossbowmen are pretty good. We got the super diamond and we can make that. That is a citron. I did want to... So I wanted 3 more because I wanted a super duper flawless citron, right? Yeah, I think I did. So we're gonna make 3 more of those. Oh, come on. Alright, the tower will pick you up. It's fine. Oh, Elrin's quill is right here. Let's take a look at the quest. The smell of blood is heavy in the air. The shrine is a picture of death and destruction. Priests lie dead, the temple silent. In one of the innermost rooms you find a glass case with a lavish velvet pillow inside. You can still make out the outline of a quill that must have laid centuries in it. Undergas beat us to it. Bury the dead, then we will leave. We get super blessing. Ah, there's a demon there. Let's kill it. Although I could do with a couple of extra units. Oh, you know what? Why not? Where are we? You can come here. Well, let's take care of these quests first. Zacharias Menagerie. Bright and colorful lanterns light up the large tents and wagons. Everything is painted vibrantly. The music is loud and inviting. A long banner marks the entrance. Zacharias Menagerie of Beasts and Oddities. Let's enter. In the main square, you are immediately surrounded by juggling clowns, people dancing, more, more on stilts, and the sounds of many different animals. As paid to watch a show, you witness a wild variety of animals all trained to jump, fly, run, and roar on command. A snake as large as a tree trunk winds around the tent's central pole and lets smaller creatures climb it to retrieve treats from the top. Horses gallop in beautiful patterns, dancing across the ground. Lastly, a lone wolf, large and majestic, jumps through burning rings. So that snake, is actually the circle mage. That snake is the circle mage. That is my headcanon. Either they caught him somehow while he was slithering around, or he enjoys the attention and he's like, oh yes, I'm the star. That is my new headcanon. In the main square, you are immediately surrounded by juggling clowns, people dancing. More. Oh yeah, we've already seen this. Visit the fortune teller. You make your way to a little tent that smells of sage and thyme. A small woman sits inside, her clouded eyes tracking you across the room. Behind the table, she shakes a leather cup of stones etched with incomprehensible symbols. Come, look at your future. Ask for a peek. My bones tell me all of the knowledge you seek. It is not cheap, but they will divine your future. Pay for reading. The woman sucks on a pipe and blows the smoke into your face. After a moment of silence, her eyes roll back into her head. You will witness death. Have to hide, disturb the process, and you may not get the bride. She shudders as though waking up, and her eyes close for a while before she looks at you again. Not all of your future can be told in one sitting. Please come again, but not while I'm knitting. Odd, but perhaps I will return. Let's take care of the fallen skies. As you approach the hole in the earth that the meteor's impact created, you can make out movement in the dark. Several figures are moving about in the dark hole. Approach but slowly. Cautiously, your troops make their way down the hole. There, a band of dwarves are already working. Okay, so before I read the rest, if these are granite dwarves, I'm fighting them for whatever is there. They are already working to mine the metal, and their leader, face and clothes smeared with earth and soot, steps forward. I'm afraid you're too late, friends. This is our day, and you need to leave. No one gets to take the Sky Iron but Goodwin Gorason. Not while I live and breathe. It doesn't say if they are, so I'm going to be nice. Let me buy some of that. The stone-faced dwarf shrugs. Doubt you can afford much, but we can carry it all. We can't carry it all anyway, so here you go. Better than nothing. And we are going to... Why do you do that? Stop it. Wait, I can't cast it on the unit? This is a... Oh. I know why that's happening. It's because of Age of Wonders. In Age of Wonders, you can summon units right on top of your own stack. Alright. That is fine. Well, I'm gonna do that. Take a look at the shops while we're here. We need a black wood, so yoink. And the artificer is... Ooh. Open that. 10 life. Serrated blades is good. And... we're gonna ignore those. Alright. Don't get killed. Hi. Cloak of Shadows. That is... well, maybe the nightmare is... I wonder how that works. So if we call it like... they don't have... oh, they do have movement points. Okay. So if I say something like that... Horsey, get on top. And now I tell it... this way, please. Oh. Okay, it's really fast, but it's... but that's it. It's just really fast. Alright. Pretty good. Kinda like it. I should have used that on this army a while ago. Alright. That is sweet. Alright. So, let me take care of the crafting before I forget. We can craft 3 of these. Oh, nope. There we go. And do we want to do this as well? Bone spirits while we're here? And I want that node as well. Yeah, give me that node. That's mine. Oh, look at that. Corrupted glyph, white mage. Crafting material, I mean. Corrupted glyph, necromancer. And greater glyph, necromancer. This unit and every ally in its stack. Every ally in its stack gains 2 speed. All of them. It doesn't specify they need to be undead. Sweet. Oh, the good thing is every time if I decide to fight Isgrim, every time I do that, I'm gonna get a ton of clicks. Alright, let's search the mound this time. As you make your way closer to the earthen mound, you see rusted spears and pieces of armor carefully placed in the tall grass. Some small number of the battle's fallen soldiers were buried here. We're not gonna exhume, but we are going to take a look at the cellar. Let's search elsewhere. Everybody is attacking us. Defend our position. Revenge. Defeated the spirit's fate, letting you continue your work. Eventually you find a red totem bag filled with bones carved similarly to the ones you found in your tower. They will come in useful, but as you pack up to leave, the angry moans of ghosts start to fill the whole ruin, swearing revenge on all defilers. It is time for us to leave. No, we will end them. And that as well. We want that as well. Hold on. No spell. One of these over here. And come this way, please. Sir? I think you're trespassing. This is going to bring... Wait, you can't go over mountains? What? Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna park out here. Oi! Of course they can't go over mountains if they don't... Okay, so I gotta make sure I click on the nightmare. That was a mistake. Alright, stay there. And the tower is coming this way. In 5 days. Money. My money is going away. Hold on. Who's in there? Get lost. At this point, I've realized that summoning the Celestials is pretty freaking good. Don't kill my spirit. Southwatch infiltrated, despite the fact that it said Connacht. Alright, you can rest there, and what's going on in there? Oh, shop. We want that. Maybe. So, the webbed well. Collect. The people in Connacht are fearful for large spiders, some mutated and strange, have cocooned one of their wells right at the outskirts of the city. Their webs are everywhere, clogging our water supplies and sewers. A few days more and we might just have no water. The streets full of, well, you know. Can you help us? Of course, we will be quick. Plumbing services. Bro, that's not even close to your city. What is going on? The quest spawned around my tower, but that's not close to the city. You're lying. Alright, let's take a look at that tower room we've been wanting for a while. Where are the gems? Clear this. Ingredients. There we go. Ooh, a book of light. Oh, look at that. 6 damage against undead. So if I were to do this, that seems like a waste, doesn't it? I'm just curious, what happens if I do that? Do I get no no improvement. Okay. So if I do like a normal one, and then an improved one here, and that over there, I don't think I have anything for that. Wait, no, that's not helping. Well, with the Finnenbeer, I'm one away, but you know what? This is ridiculous. I did make this to do that, so let's just do that. There's the Luminarium. Everybody gets Celestial, everybody gets all the buffs, and I can make more of these. Some of them. Oh, look at that. I get to keep the diamond. This is painful, but... It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be super sweet, so... Yeah. Don't overthink it. This is that. Right, constellations. That is one day away. So let's take a look at this. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. We care about this. So that is what we're making, right? No, that is not what we're making. What? Did I mess up? I think I messed up. No. Okay. This one is for here. Okay. Whew. Okay, so that is fine. We're getting three of these, right? Yeah, we're getting 3 of these. And then I can add, I don't know, whatever, like 2 more orange to this. So this is gonna give me 5, let's say 5, 3. All my units are gonna get celestial, so this isn't too bad even now. Now I need a cut jewel for here, and it needs to have like a ton of blue. So we're gonna work on making, well, tomorrow. We're gonna work on that tomorrow. We're gonna work on getting a flawless death and arcane. Yeah, there we go. Your time has come. Maybe. I think so. There we go. Yes, your time has indeed come. Sir, we are informing you that you are trespassing. That is my node. Always has been. Be gone, foul fiend. And here we go. Melee damage. And anti-health, and health, and melee damage, and armor, and health. Same choices, same decisions, I mean. Alright. And that is done. Let's go take a look at Isgrim's favor. You cannot even begin to understand how Isgrim got to know about this secluded fort, for it is almost invisible against the grey and white of the stones and snow. From your vantage point, you can see that the entrance is guarded well. Later. No, 700, we should be able to take care of that. Show no fear and strike them. Maybe first, anything else? Oh, right, yeah, I did want to use Wraith form a while back. Where is it? I'm gonna Wraith form on this. And on this. And on this. Oh, wait, I can do this on everybody. It's not just the melee ones. Okay. Still, let's go. Show no fear and strike them down. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of cliffs. There we go. What do we get? Impenetrable Bastion. Wow. And occultism. There we go. That's good. Rhino? Melee attacks can inflict stunned. That is sick. Damn, those are good. The inside of the fort is well decorated with artwork from many centuries ago, and you are faced with an abundance of books, reports, maps and scrolls, some unreadable, some in foreign languages. It takes some time, but you are able to find the required documents for Isgrim, a lavish leather-bound book. The content speaks of recipes for an artificer. Time to go. Isgrim's troops reconvene with you at an agreed-upon place. Hand over what you brought us, and we will be on our way. Here you are. The knowledge is... we decided to keep it instead. Yoink. Then fear the wrath of Isgrim, never. He's barely angry at that. We get super duper glyphs. Those are sweet. Yep, worth it. And we got the Earthmaster spell page. Oh, this is gonna speed up crafting. Nice. Fortification Workshop. Great Exploitation. Oh, this looks like a world enchantment that will give everybody mining. Let's go with Crafting Overdrive. Level up, melee damage, and health, and movement speed, and armor. And you get health, and you get melee damage, and you get armor, and movement speed. Alright. New research Fortification workshop available. Oh yeah, we know these. Okay. You can sleep. Alright. Time to get to work. What are you standing on? Orc Warband. We don't care about that. Pass the turn. Sir? How dare you? It's not even yours. It's mine. Wraith the Black is pissed at me. We have the Luminarium. We have 3 Citrines. This is a big turn. So, first of all, get on the bus. Be gone. Try again. And where are we going? Here, we're gonna kill some demons. What is that? Instant castle? That's mine? Weird. Alright, level up. And you are getting Cold Snap. And you are getting free attacks. Alright, and health and armor. That thing is out of fuel. Let's take a look at here. At this thing. What's up? Mentalist Warden. Wouldn't be too bad, would it? Yeah, we could take that. Sorry, Alira. Not even gonna take a look. Yoink. And over there we could cast our... Alright, what is this? What is that? Crystal. Okay, let's take a look for a good place to put down our new lodge. I'm gonna get rid of that bridge. Oh wait, no, I wanted to clean all of this up. But how angry are you? Barely. We're buddies. What are you crying about? Some old fire node that you borrowed from me. Yeah. You were borrowing it, right? Nice. You improve your lodge. You... Oh, what is that? Familiar. Familiar. And you get earth armor. I thought you had that. And Mrask Dur. Who are you? Oh, you got the wings. Okay. You should be easy. Famous last words. The demon's abode seems to claw at the sky itself with long, sharp spires of obsidian. Veins of a crimson run through the dark walls. Veins of a crimson color? Crimson veins run through the walls, through the dark walls, pulsating with an ominous rhythm, as if alive. The air around the spire feels unnaturally dense, and the surrounding countryside looks like it had every ounce of power and life drained from it. This feels uncomfortable. I'm gonna take 1 second. The flapping of heavy wings draws your eyes upwards, and you watch as a giant pale-skinned demon descends from the sky. If it isn't the mage I've heard so much about, you can feel the demon's mocking voice in your belly. Come, let me have a look at you. Who are you? I am Mrask Dur, the new lord of this part of Fiara. My minions have told me of your rise in power, and they were right. You do hold potential, but you are not yet worthy of my time. The large demon folds his arms in front of his chest. Do come back once you have evolved a little. I might have an offer you would be a fool to refuse. Enough of this. Attack. Gets destroyed. Wait, I have to fight this myself, so maybe not. Alright, send in the artillery. Here we go. Get him, boys. Oh wow, that's a chunk. Oh, I haven't even seen this. Hold on. Greater Occult Invocation. Boom, big thing. What is that? Horned Beast. Tier 2. Nice. So we can chunk with this. How much damage can he deal? 150. Not enough to kill either of these. Let me take a look at its abilities. I think it's mostly bleed. Whirlwind attack. That would be the weakest. Effortless defense. Attacks of opportunity do not consume actions, and Executioner will execute enemies of equal or lower tier, so that is everyone, upon reaching 30% life. Alright, so if I were to attack him... Wait, I don't get counterattacked, so this should be fine. Nice. This thing does get counterattacked, so we are not gonna attack with it. And this thing also does, but not for much. Alright. What can you do? Oh. You can also deal a lot of damage. You're gonna get closer and see what we can do. Ah, you can almost finish him off.
Yes.
And the alchemists will take care of that. Yes, you're not strong enough. Why don't you come later? Gets killed in first turn of battle. With a final agonized roar, Mraskdur collapses, his features frozen in disbelief. You did it! You slew a demon lord. His lifeless form begins to wither before your eyes, and his massive weapon falls from his grip. Alright, it is done, finally. Much better. This guy's happy. Well, not, but, you know. So we gonna give that to... Huh? Didn't we get... Oh, it's an armor. Well, you already lost one speed, so you're in the same. What do we have here? We got some sweet, sweet runes. Melee attacks can inflict stun. I think most things cannot survive her melee attacks anyway. Alright, that's it. So, get the bus here. Move us closer. Oh, hold on. Hold on. So this is at 1 of 250. If I use the bus, does that count as movement for her? Yes, it does. Okay, this will be fast then. We're gonna take care of that. Don't mind me. You recognize the stench of death before you come up on the camp where Hoken's troops seem to be digging a mass grave. Two hollow guards standing motionless nearby as they work. My sisters, let me get to them. Oof. Elin runs straight at the hollow guards, but Hoken's forces throw themselves between her and her goal. They are met with a quick and violent end, but Elin is badly hurt too, forced to cut her way back to an escape. Help her! Elin walks through the carnage of the battle to remove the hollow guards' soul stones. She prays over each of them and releases their essence back into the fabric of the world, watching them disappear solemnly. Goodbye, Navina, fairest of them all. Farewell, Abitha. I will miss your laughter. Hearing guide them on. Wait, that was two of them at the same time. Okay. I must make an offering to Hirin to ensure my sister's guidance to the beyond, Elin states bluntly. There is a shrine a few days' march from here. I wish to go. For a trained mercenary, she definitely does not think much of the chain of command. Put your sisters to rest with my blessings. Bruh. Well, the tower's continuing that way. What do we do then? Should I attack this guy? How angry are you? That's my node. You gain lucky, you gain melee damage, you gain melee damage, you gain health. I don't know, we need to move 200 and something units. So that node is already being melded. I'm gonna clear that as well. Alright. All battles are enchanted with darkness. Oof, I didn't pick up the weak. Pick the weak. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!